took like 1 or 2 weeks. Then we just talked a little and I started realizing, well, I probably made like a pretty stupid mistake because it seems like she was very nice also, like very nice person, and it seems like she would have wanted the chance to talk more. And I guess I would have too, but except that probably I was too shy. So we talked for a few months and it was pretty nice, and eventually life's caught up again, and probably she or me went on a trip and we didn't talk to each other for a while. And then through Gigi Klein actually, we were both watching this game and we were in the room and we were like, hey, you know, and we just were talking on GGC, and well, I have to say it's not really the most beautiful chat program, but it's just about the occasion and the spontaneousness. We talked and like never before, I think, we really hit it off and we realized how much we have in common. And what really helped is that we met each other before, so we know the other is not some fat, hairy, old poser guy, but we knew we both existed.
And then we met each other and we started talking, and I talked with him like nearly the whole night, a few hours I believe. Then when I got to know him better throughout the next few months, I was like, wow, we had such a connection, you know. We are so similar in so many ways.
She thought I was really sweet, intelligent, handsome. So you could kind of call it like getting together through the internet, but not quite. And then we just both got interested in spending some time together, if possible, to see, you know, what this could be, because the distance was pretty big between Singapore and Netherlands. And I have to admit, at first thought, I thought even if we like each other, maybe it's not realistical, because how do you overcome such distance? But this one is a tenacious one. I mean, she doesn't take no for an answer any time. So in the end, we were looking at maybe we can take a holiday by the end of the year. End of the year was still quite far away, especially when you're starting to fall in love with someone. So we both didn't want to wait that long, and an opportunity came that when I'm in the neighborhood, China, only 6 hours away from Singapore, we could meet up. I mean, it's still better than traveling 12 to 14 hours.
I think it was in July, August. I was in Philippines, and then because I was alone in a strange country and it's not safe to go out alone in Philippines. So at night I usually stay in the hotel. I have nothing to do, so I'm always online. We talk a lot, and we found out that there's this event in China, Beijing. There was QRY coming up in September. Then we were like, hey, China, I can go there, it's in Asia, right? I didn't know how far away it was. I thought like maybe 4 hours flight or something, but it was like 6 hours flight from Singapore. So we agreed that we could meet up during the event, and maybe after the event we take a few more days. We stay a few more days there, just to go sightseeing together, visit the Great Wall of China, and that was my first time to China.
She was taking a plane earlier than me to go to China, so she was already there the night before. And so I was coming to meet her from the airport in a taxi, and when I was in the taxi I was still completely in the mood of solo travel.
When he was in a taxi, or when he just reached the airport, you know, when he touched down, I was like still sleeping because I slept really late the night before. So when I received his phone call, I was like, oh shit. But then I picked up the phone and then he said, yeah, I'm coming from the airport. Then I had to get ready really fast. And then I was waiting downstairs for him. But his taxi lost his way or something. Yeah. And
So you were waiting for like an hour.
and I was just standing there like, when is he coming?
I tried not to think about it because I would probably get way too nervous and ask the taxi to go back and I'll fly home again. No, but then as soon as I arrived with the taxi, there she was standing. And you have to remember, we did meet before, so it's not like we never met her. I never met her. And it was kind of like a weird first meeting. I'm not that smooth, I would say, so I mean, I always need a little bit of time to break the ice with someone I haven't seen for a long time or ever. Well, after Code 5, where I think we really found out that not only through MSN our relationship seems to be very nice, because that would have been hard, then we would, even in real life, we would only be able to talk through laptops with each other. But we actually really like to talk to each other in real life too, and yeah, I would say from that point onwards we tried to do everything we could to meet up more.
We were in Korea together.
After that, it was in Korea for a few weeks. I had
Maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks. And after that,
Actually, in Korea, I was supposed to go back home after 2 weeks, but he made me stay for another week, and I had to cancel my assignments, which was really bad. You know, like my agency was kind of mad at me.
I think one thing that one way we really grew up separately from each other before we met, which has also led to us being very compatible, is that we went through a life where we don't take anything for granted, we think freely, and we are open to the future in a way that we don't need to know what we are doing in 5 years. And we are willing to embark on this mission, quest, journey together, wherever it takes us. As long as we can do it together, then yeah, I guess we're not afraid of anything.
No, I think we are a good team.
Got to see this through.